Hey guys, how's it going? My ugly mug while you mess around.
Technology. Alright, jump in the chat.
Yeah.
You guys are interested. We got a good view. Here.
Let me check the view to see myself.
Should we turn the sound down?
Yeah, sound.
So we got a mic, got a camera,
Got another mic.
got another mic.
This is my first Sunday live stream.
It is. Mike's first. It looks like it's crooked, isn't it?
It is a little crooked. Sorry guys, this is the first time we've done this together. We're struggling. No, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, the whole thing's turned. The whole phone needs to go that way. It's all good. We'll figure it out. It's good. Picture's good. It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, this right here.
Hey, there we go.
Get the plumb bottom and the level to get this set. Alright.
Should I break out the laser, the Bosch laser level?
Yeah. Still looks great, but we're going to go with it.
The picture doesn't look bad.
Hey, there's me. Yep. Alright guys, good morning from Pittsburgh. Sunday morning. So, anybody that's joining...
Oh, how's the sound?
How's
good?
The sound? We're trying a little boom mic that we use on our normal camera. We're getting smarter, and I'm not angry today, so I won't yell at you guys and too much. So yeah, let us know if the sound is all good. Your audio is low. Is our audio low? How's our audio? Sound is mint. Sound is fine. Low. Turn your... Sound is pretty decent. No echo, no... We're just going to make sure our little wireless mic is on.
Yeah, it should be good.
Should be good.
Right here.
You can turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. How about now, guys?
How about now, guys? Mic is good.
Should be louder now.
Sounds fine here. Okay, good. So we got this little boom mic thing that's sitting right here, so that you can hear both of us. If we get up and walk around, we'll have to walk with the thing. So we got two of us, so it should work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sunday service, as always, we kind of just talk about stuff that's going on. If you guys have questions about videos that you've seen recently, we'll talk about future videos and traveling and different stuff we have coming up. And of course,
shows coming up as well.
Yeah, shows coming up, questions you may have, phone numbers for your hot daughter, sister, wife.
Had to go there.
Yeah. No, Kate's obviously not here, so we say that. She doesn't even watch the lives. So, anyways.
Karen might be watching.
Ooh, I said it, not her. So, anyways, everybody congratulate Mike. He had a baby girl, what, about 3 weeks?
3 weeks. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks.
3 weeks ago, Mike had his little baby girl. She's healthy, doing great,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, very healthy, doing the usual eating, sleeping, pooping, the typical stuff, so.
So that video is out of focus. Blurry video.
Oh.
Sounds like you have tape over the microphone. Do you guys believe in UFOs? Yes. I don't know. Just turn up your speakers, people. Exactly. Did you wipe the camera off? Maybe.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
1 second. We're trying to get this all perfect here. Everybody get ready.
The right one?
Just rub them all. Rub all of the camera lenses. That's like part of it. There we go. All right. That's all you get.
Sorry, we're not very good at this.
All right.
Apologies. This live stuff is for not us.
I went from not caring and swearing at you guys because I didn't care to now we're like, yeah.
We have a microphone on
We have a
table.
microphone. Hello.
Oh,
Test. We'll move it closer. Anyway, so yeah, we do the normal deal. You guys got questions, whatever. UFOs, I think I do believe in them. E.T. was real.
E.T. was real.
E.T. was definitely real. So we have
move that over so I can read it while you're answering questions, so I can chime in.
There we go. Move cam closer. The focus will be better. All right. My God. There we go.
Just go shave this morning.
Okay, that's basically all we're getting.
Yep, that's as good as it's gonna get today.
So anyways, so a lot of static. Move tablet away from Mike. There we go. Jesus. See what happens? I do simple, and I just talk loud and there's an echo. Now it's like nonsense. Are you going to put all of the Shrill Coup in its own album? I thought it was in its
Yeah,
own.
we have I'm pretty sure we have a playlist. If not, I'll do one tonight. But there should be a playlist for the Shrill Coop on YouTube. I will. I'll go through and double check tonight.
So yeah. All right. So we're all good. We answered the UFOs. We answered the
Shrill Coop.
Shrill Coop. Bunch of stuff going on this past weekend. Well,
Yeah, aka yesterday, basically.
yes. Well, yeah. Thursday, Friday. Not even the weekend. I can't even keep track anymore. Thursday, Friday. I was traveling. I shot
3 videos.
3 videos in 2 days. It was kind of crazy. I drove like, I don't know, in a matter of 2 days, 10 or 12 hours or something. I did like 7 or 8 hours in one day.
And what's great is you only went to Connecticut.
Yeah.
12 hours and you drove 200
I
miles
literally
away.
drove past in New York. We were in New York filming at a guy's house, and I drove literally right past his exit to go all the way to Connecticut. So I dropped off my Arden and my iTowel blower and all my stuff to Ron Sangiovanni. Ron is the man, and he was super cool. And
Super bummed I couldn't go with.
yeah, it was really, really cool. I spent probably half a day with Ron and his wife, and we had a really good time. And they were very nice, and Ron answered a lot of my questions. And of course, since like you guys asked for, I filmed. Ron was cool, let me kind of film him going through my heads, showing an Arden he has on a stand. We got to see 2 of their cars, and it was really, really cool. So we'll have that video coming out. We filmed at a private collection with 2 historic hot rods in New York, and then we went and helped our buddy Jay, that's from Jersey, that helps us out. And surprise, he has a 32 pickup project, and I went up there and helped him in his little 2-car garage get his chassis kind of set up. We mocked up an engine, spent like a day working. It was really, really fun. A little challenging for me because we didn't have nearly as much space or tools, but it totally worked out. Jay was very prepared, and it'll be a cool little video to see you guys kind of walking through the process of setting it up and getting the stance right. He's got a Pontiac, like a GTO Pontiac engine he's putting in it, so it's a little different than I would do, and it was kind of fun because it's like a 60s style build he wants to do. So it was kind of fun to work around what he was thinking, on the project. So.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to work around somebody else's vision versus just yours.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Scott Williams actually just asked, what's the status on the 3-window engine build? Now it's dropped off. Ron is getting ready for Speed Week here soon, so he's really not going to get to touch my engine for a little while. We got to get some parts ordered. I got to send him some parts that I forgot to bring up, of course, typical.
Yeah, Matt totally forgot that an Arden needs a valley cover. We just had that conversation.
I have it. It's literally on the shelf. I just forgot.
He's like, I'm putting an intake. It doesn't need a valley cover.
I'm like, oh, duh, Arden. Yeah, that's it.
Whoops.
So, all right. Let's see. How well do the, I forget how to say it, Houday or Houdel, somebody don't know how to say it, there's an old ad, shocks work on the Pagoda Coupe. Guys are trying to talk me out of using mine. Mine work pretty well. I have my right front wheel gets a dribbling effect at like 70 or 75, but I actually think that is a crappy Firestone tire that's out of round.
And 70, 75 in a hot rod's pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, it should be able to go that. So kind of when it's like, I don't, you could feel it, but like the left side is totally fine. So I don't have an issue with it. I have numerous cars that have had those on them, and it's okay. I think some people get, sometimes some of the problems that people have are caused by other things. Like I think that's a tire that's out of round and it gets a weird vibration. I've been waiting for new front tires for this for like a year because Firestone's been out of stock or Coker's been out of stock.
Everyone
is out of stock, and it's hard to get small front tires. So, but yeah, I think they work okay. The big secret is get a set that aren't blown. Like these shocks are 70, 80 years old, so if you're using used ones, make sure that they have good resistance on them because you might get a set that aren't good, and then it'll be like putting a blown gas shock on there. Won't do crap. So, I think they work okay. Plenty of guys ran them. Think of guys running at Bonneville and El Mirage back in the day, and they were doing over 100 miles an hour, and seemed to work okay. But I think the tube shocks are definitely superior. You know, we won't
Yeah.
like technology is technology. They're better, but the other shocks will work. They will work totally fine, I think. 3-window engine build, so that was, you know, we answered that. Sell the Swamp Mercury, I did not. We are working on getting something else. So I thought about selling the Swamp Merc. If nobody steps up for it, I very well may just build it. But I just thought I'd kind of toss it up for somebody else because I have some bunch of cars that are coming in and going and whatever here shortly in the next month or two. So I put that up there. So you guys will have to wait in suspense for that. Lots of congratulations.
What price did you have on the Swamp Merc?
I don't even know. I think I put 3,500 on it, but
And
it comes
with the trailer. Comes with the trailer.
Comes with the junky broken in half trailer. But no, I got a really nice, like, rust-free hood, front fenders, frame, grill. Like, you get a ton of stuff with it that I've been gathering for it. So, like, you know, there's probably half the value was just in those parts I'm including. And then you could scrap the trailer for like $500 maybe.
You're on your way.
200 bucks? No, not 500. Maybe 200 bucks, and you're on your way. So
if you're interested, send us an email.
yeah, it's a rough project, but it's totally savable. It'd be really cool. If not, I might cut the roof off and Carson top it and channel it, and who knows. Let's see. How much longer on your dad's car? So I just got, like all these projects where, you know, you're waiting on parts or juggling
Big pile
things.
over there.
So I have a big pile of parts over on the other side. I ordered a bunch of stuff to put the engine together. Our buddy Jason Lacombe is a like master Ford tech.
Our other friend named
Yeah, we
Jason.
have like 7 friends that are Jason that are very helpful.
And
They're
2
all
are from Jersey.
Yeah, yeah. So Jason Lacombe is a great guy that, you know, that friend that helps us out. And Jason is a master Ford tech, used to race like 302s, drag race them. Very, very familiar with them. And he offered to lend me a hand to go through and put that engine back together and clean it up. So I pretty much ordered all the parts. I double checked with him to make sure I had everything he could think of. We're also going to go through and do the.
Yeah, he's an auto trans guru as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his sole job at work.
So we will fix the pump, the converter seal the pump seal that we probably messed up.
We're not used to these automatic things.
I'm
it
definitely
happens.
not. Newfangled technology. My car, I wouldn't put an automatic in it, but for my dad, yeah. So more volume, please. Turn it up. Turn yourself up. Everybody else says it's okay. What are your thoughts on 21 stud flatties? I think they're very cool. If you're talking about like a 37 style or 38 maybe even, early 38, 37 with a center water pump outlet, 21 stud, they're super cool because they're different, but they're hard to find speed equipment for.
You don't have any 21 stud.
Yeah, we do. I got a McCullough blown.
Oh, that's right.
37, 21 stud.
That's right. I'm in speed equipment.
Yeah, I do. Well, not really. I think I have a set of aluminum like Canadian heads, but yeah, speed parts are like super hard as far as heads go. The intakes all interchange. Really hard to find original heads for 21 stud, like 37 style engine. The earlier engines, pre 37, to have the water pumps in the head. If you can, try and go for a 36 because it's got the insert mains on it. So that is a little bit better as far as getting it rebuilt. If you can find a Babbitt engine that the Babbitt is still okay, go for it. But you know, there is. I can't go over everything, but like if you get a flathead book or read about any of the like early V8 books, they'll kind of talk about some of the downsides to having the early engine. There is some downsides to having them, but they look really cool. I would love to have a 36 engine with the pumps in the front and, you know, all done up with some early speed equipment, but they are hard to find. Most of them are, you know, kind of broken or worn out or stuck, so I haven't really got into it, but they are cool. Let's see. Who's got a Model A project for sale in New York? Hit up Slap TV. Going to Viva East. Oh, that's coming up. When is that?
No, it got moved, remember?
Oh, yeah, it's in August or something now?
No, it got moved to like...
September?
Yeah, something like that.
They're going to be mad at me. I think it conflicted with something else we had, and I can't make it.
Oh, is it the same weekend of Wheels of Time? In August?
It might be. I don't remember, but I think it conflicts. So I don't think I can make it, unfortunately.
We've been trying this is the 3rd year now.
Yeah, I know. Still thinking of a legal way to raffle up the 39, kind of, but I'm also kind of bored with it, and I haven't even hardly been driving it because I have other cool stuff to drive. So
Now that the Pagoda City Coupe's like fixed, he's
yeah,
in
yeah,
love
I'm like
with
been
it.
driving the crap out of that. So yeah, I may just sell it as is. I don't know. I'm getting to put. We have a bunch of neat stuff coming in. Different stuff coming in that's gonna definitely take some of my time away. So the 39 drives decent. It really needs the carb rebuilt. The carb is just, you could tell that like the accelerator pump is not doing well. It drives okay. It doesn't overheat. All that stuff, but it needs some refining. So I may just sell it. Just a couple guys have been asking me in DMs on Instagram. I would sell it with the caveat that it needs some more work, the fine tuning. But it does drive down the road. It doesn't overheat. It doesn't do anything like scary.
And it rides super smooth. I will say it rides really nice.
It probably needs sway bars because it's like
Definitely.
or jacking bolts in the cross member.
Yes.
But it looks sweet. It sounds good. It drives down the road nice. It would be a really great jump start for somebody. So I may just sell it. The raffle thing, we really wanted to do it, but it's like such a pain in the butt with all the legal stuff, and I'm so busy just to even try and figure that out. It's just been a pain. So I may just sell the thing, just be done with it. So if anybody's interested, for real, clear
Send us an
title,
email.
all that stuff, send us an email, IronTrapGarage@gmail, and maybe somebody can be the new owner because it just, I had my fun with it. We saved it, but it's like I have all these other cars in here that are much more interesting to me to like spend the time to really like get them done. And so yeah, so that's
I don't need that project.
yes, no,
So just save that comment. I'm not buying it.
yes. Who die is how you say that. The shocks apparently.
Thank you.
How about a video showing us your warehouse stash? Oh man, we could do that one day. Maybe we'll walk around and show some of the nonsense that I got going on in there. It's a lot. I just got to think of it. Usually when I run to the warehouse, my dad and I go there and just pull like a truckload of parts home, take photos of them, sell them, and then
The other thing is a lot of it's packed in boxes. Like,
yeah,
especially since the Pittsburgh trip, a lot of the smalls we put into boxes.
Mhm.
So it's tough to show what's there because a lot of it's stacked on pallets, organized. So it doesn't. There's a lot of stuff, but it's hard to see what's what and that kind of stuff. So it's definitely doable, but it may not look as impressive on camera as it is if you would lay everything out on the floor.
yeah. It's still a lot of junk. There's
Yeah.
a lot of pallets.
It's in a pretty cool building too, so people might enjoy that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We've been one thing that Mike and I have been discussing is like, now that I'm full time with IronTrap, like I may start testing doing some like day in the life of type videos where it's literally like a vlog, but like the amount of stuff that I do in a normal day when we don't film is pretty wild. Sometimes like I think at the end of the day I'm like,
He drove a Ferrari, V12 Ferrari the other week.
yeah, yeah. So we had a viewer come by, and he's been working on a project, a Model A project with his daughters, and he's come by a couple times, and he's texted me and sends messages, and I've been helping him along with some advice on their Model A project. And one day he texted me and said, "Hey, I'm going to come by with my little red sports car," and he showed up in a Ferrari. And he threw me the keys and said, "Let's take a drive." So I didn't. Mike's like, "You filmed it?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. I just drove it." He's like, "Oh, what the hell?" So we may start testing, like adding maybe like if people like it, we may do like a one video a week. We might start doing like a vlog where I'll just like film.
Or make it a week, because like
That could be.
we might just make it like a whole week of random stuff that he does every day. Because
Yeah.
some days it's literally just in the shop working on one video, so they may not work as well, or it might be a real short video. So we talked about maybe taking a whole week of just random stuff that we end up doing between the both of us, because I get into random stuff too that I don't film.
Yeah, so it might be kind of cool if you guys let us know what you think of that, because like there's days where it's like, a guy will come by to pick up an engine, or I go to check out some parts, or we run to the warehouse and I can just take a quick video walking through and pulling stuff out. There's all and then just like a normal Sunday where all kinds of guys will stop by. I sometimes post video or photos on my Instagram, but like I don't video it. So I'm gonna try and get better at that. It's just I do so much in a day. It's sometimes hard to just grab the camera, but I may start trying to keep the GoPro on my hip, so that if I have something going
just
on,
wear it in a head harness the entire
all
time.
the
Yeah.
time.
I'm also going to get better at whenever Matt posts stuff on Instagram, I'm also going to start posting it on YouTube photo-wise to help the people that don't have social media that follow us on YouTube will have the ability to see that content as well.
Somebody asked, "What's your real job, Mike?"
I am an industrial electrician at a local chocolate factory. So yeah, that's what I do for during the day. Right now I'm off. I took the month of June off because of my wife giving birth to her daughter. So I am going back to work next week, which I am not looking forward to. It's been a very nice, relaxing month.
So maybe someday Mike can be running around full time too.
Matt doesn't pay that well, unfortunately.
I barely pay myself.
I know. I kid. Matt pays well.
So somebody asked the quick change behind me what it's going in.
Ooh.
What is it going in? It's going in the 33 3 windows. So
Another thing you did not videotape.
yeah, I think we showed it the Carlisle video, didn't we?
Well, he showed you picking it up, but you set it up and put bells on it and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. So Jeff, one of the guys, Jeff, that comes over to help once a week. One day I had him take apart a kind of junky, like 46 to 48 rear, and we stole the ring and pinion, axles, bells out of that, and we just kind of mocked it up in that. So that's going to be going underneath of the 3 window eventually. So
Our first Sunday visitors here.
Sunday visitor Joe. So Joe is here. Let's see. How do you title cars you build? Buy cars with titles. You'll have to check your own. You have to check your own state just to double check.
That's illegal advice we are not qualified to give.
I can't even give my own legal advice.
Hence the 39 raffle.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the quick change. Packard video, do you know if they ever got the car running? We don't. I think they were just going to put it to another property and sit on it. I don't know if they'll ever get it going or not, but
I know John Paul is in the process of, he's actually trying to find tires for it. Last time I talked to him, he's in the process, that was a year ago, and he's having trouble like everyone else finding tires. So he's still working on cleaning out his parents' home estate, so he's got some stuff to do yet.
Yeah.
But I believe he wants to try and get it going.
Somebody asked, so are you no longer at Eastwood? Correct. I am no longer at Eastwood. I'm doing IronTrap Garage full time. So here we are. I do that every day, all day. It's kind of crazy. Congratulations to Mike. Yeah. So that is some of the stuff going on.
You want to walk around?
Yeah, we can do some walking around.
Morning, Joe. Doing a little live video today.
Live video. So should I walk with this thing?
I'm still walking back to work.
He's off for the baby.
So, what do you want to do? You start?
Oh yeah. So we took the. I'm walking around with this mic thing. Hello. News broadcaster. So we took the engine apart in the 33. So I'm actually planning on pulling the body off of this real soon to get it. Start working on the floors and stuff like that. And I'm going to send the frame away to get blasted. My buddy Brooke is blasting a bunch of stuff. I'm surprised we didn't get a question about the lift from Detroit. My buddy Brooke has the lift and he's going to get the blasting it. So I'm just going to give him a bunch of stuff so he has enough to do a full batch of blasting. So we're going to be pulling the Schroll car apart to take the rear out of it and have it blasted. We're going to pull this apart to get the frame out and get it blasted. And then I'll have enough stuff kind of so I can keep moving forward and keep putting videos out. So I'm going to try and work on getting the substructure built. I'm probably going to do sub rails, kind of similar to how I did the Schroll coupe. That worked out pretty good. So we're going to do that. Yeah, so this thing needs a bunch of work. The doors need work to get them kind of shutting better, et cetera, et cetera.
Everyone says you have bad static.
Bad static. It's probably because it's...
Move this back away from the mic a little bit.
Yeah. How's that?
Is that better?
Any better?
We're still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, this might not be the thing. this thing. Still static?
Said it's better.
Okay. So, Schroll coupe, working on the pedals. Got some of the odds and ends here mounted up. We're working on shortening the pedals and stuff right now. The clutch pedal, again, another thing I did not film because I just did it. Typical. So yeah, and the Pagoda City coupe, got a bunch of stuff done on that. And that is, Kate and I took that last night for like an hour, I don't know, an hour each way, 2-hour round trip drive in the coupe. Ran awesome. Runs like really cool now. The little bit of misfiring we were having, I figured all that out, so that's good to go. These pipes look, I'm like so psyched on these old aluminum fin pipes. They look so cool. They look really cool when you're driving down the road. You can like see them through the window, so that's really cool.
And once there's heads staged in, it'll look great.
Yeah, but it actually, I'd say the car probably runs better than it ever has. I think those other heads were not the greatest quality overall. So the car is running a lot better. And like I said, it did a like 2 hour round trip yesterday. It was pretty muggy out, and the thing didn't even get over 180 degrees. So I was really happy with that because before the thing was always running warm. It was always like 190, and even when it's not that hot out. So
Also, this thing has a super shortened radiator. In case
yeah,
you guys missed, we did a video on this like.
very early in the
Yeah.
channel.
So there is a very short radiator. So it's not even a full size 32 radiator. It's quite short.
I think it's 4 or 5 inches shortened, just like the channel job on it. So that is all good.
Someone asked if it feels like it has more power with the heads.
Uh, I don't know. I think it just runs a little better. So it's hard to say. Like I think it was kind of running crappy for a while, and by kind of freshening some stuff up, it does feel like it runs a little better. Um, but we will see. Allentown Drags are next weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna So I'm going to take the coupe out on Saturday, I think, and do the Allentown Vintage Dirt Drags. That's kind of why I kicked my ass in gear to get it working, because I haven't driven it much in like a year.
And everything's too shiny to race in the stones.
Yeah, well, yeah, any of the other cars. So we're going to take this again and run it. Should be really fun. If you guys are local, EJ and crew put on a really cool event, the Allentown Vintage Dirt Drags. You can look it up. It's at the Allentown Fairgrounds, the old racetrack where circle track they used to race at. On the front straightaway, it's a little just under 8th mile drags, really fun, heads up. Super low key, fun type event, and you can go there and check it out and have a good time. So we're going to go there and probably run a little bit on Saturday and just hang out and enjoy going to a car event, because we haven't been to many since all the shutdowns. So that's that. Yeah, so anyways, that's about it. We redid this side of the shop. I got the gauges I posted on Instagram. I don't know if you guys could see. So I just finally, this all started with a viewer in viewer mail, sent me one single Century boat gauge, and then I asked what it was, found out, and then
So that's just one set.
I've been gathering gauges. You can see I'm pretty obsessed with this one. I find I want something, so I got a crap ton of extras.
And what are these out of?
I think they're also Century, just a different
model.
year, but they're also old Stuart Warner gauges. But somebody sent us one gauge, and it sent me on a rampage to find a full set, and now I have like
3.
no, I got like 1.5 sets. Yeah, but I got this whole panel off of eBay. Guy was selling a whole pile of Century boat parts, and I got him to sell just the dash, which was really cool. So I'm really psyched on that because I've never seen one together. So it's kind of neat. I didn't know it had that little horse gauge,
Yeah,
and
that horse.
like it's a gauge, but it's blocked off. It's got the little horsey on it. So that's super cool. It's got the tack and a clock. I don't know what I'm going to do about a Speedo. I may need to find just like a black Stuart Warner Speedo or something to match. Not quite sure yet on that. So
This side of the shop is next.
yeah, we're going to redo all this. You can see the parts area back here is getting like ridiculous. I bought a bunch of stuff from Ed when we were there visiting, so I got like old intakes and crap, just like where I just been tossing stuff back here just to get it like out of the way when we redid this side of the shop. But it's really nice to have this side of the shop open with the bench and the windows exposed, so that's really cool. So we're going to sit back down, check the questions, and I don't know how much time we have here.
We are 28 minutes in.
All right, so we're going to move this. If you guys aren't asking a lot of questions, we might finish early. I got a lot to do today. All right.
Somebody asked about the little go-kart outside that was under the power rack.
Keep the tech away from the microphone. Sorry.
Once you moved it, it got better.
Did you sell the little go-kart? Sorry, the meat truck found a new buyer. It was good for the meat truck to get rid of that. And so luckily we got rid of the meat truck because it was starting to deteriorate. So just sitting around 2 winters it sat outside, not good. So I got rid of that. And I did not find a buyer for the little car. So if somebody wants to buy it, please do. Somebody contacted me about coming to look at it, and then I lost their phone number and never heard from them again. So
Send us an email.
yeah, if you're interested, insult me with an offer. I might take it because I don't want to see it anymore. Video the drags. Yes, we were planning on videoing the drags. My dad's going to come with again. He actually asked about coming with again,
Really?
so it was
That's
pretty
good.
cool. He was the other week. He was like, "Hey, you going to doing that thing in Allentown again? I think I might want to come with." I'm like, "All right, cool." So my dad's gonna probably come with. Um,
Hopefully you're not working on the coop 5 minutes before we leave like last time.
Not this time. I actually, that's what yesterday's drive was. And I took a drive with Moon that was a little more spirited than with Kate. 32 firewall for sale. I know you got a few. Yes, I have a bunch of firewalls for sale. So send me, I already sold one or two. So send an email, irontrapgarage@gmail.com. And I can hook you up. I got a bunch of firewalls. I'd love to sell them and find them new homes because I don't need all of them. Somebody said they came in late, antique lift about ready. I have the parts away being blasted. I'm hoping within a month to have them back, and then we're gonna we'll video, priming them, painting them. Then we're gonna tear the corner of the shop back there apart and put it up and anchor it in the floor. It'll be really cool to get that. And I need the room because, as I mentioned, I think I'm getting another car or two or something.
6-ish.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not keeping them all.
A
How
lot.
big is your shop? About 2,000 square foot.
40 by 60.
Static is back. When is the next mail call? Soon, actually. We're going to do our Christmas in July again. So
Next 2 or 3 weeks, we're
2 or
going
3
to film
weeks.
it and put it up.
Yeah, so we're going to be filming a Christmas in July where we do some giveaways as always and then open up some mail. So that's coming up soon. Make sure you watch that one because that's the one where I'm going to probably pick some stuff off the shelves and give away. It'll be pretty cool. Have you ever found a replacement? When is the next time I'm going to California? Probably January for the Grand National Roadster Show and the Turlock Swap Meet. So we're going to be coming up for that. So that should be really cool. I'm already kind of
Working out
getting
our
excited for
itinerary.
that. We talked to our friend Larry that we stay with. Larry's health's been a little poor, and talked to him the other day on the phone. And Larry is out of the hospital, and I'm very excited. And we're excited to come see him and do Turlock. So shout out to Larry. Hope you're feeling better soon. Let's see. Did I find a replacement? I'm looking for my pie in the sky.
Replacement for the meat truck.
For a meat truck is a double cab, like 60s era or maybe 70s era, double cab big truck like F700 or something like that. And then I want to put it with a big box on the back. So there was a photo that Custom Car Chronicle just posted today on Instagram. If you guys follow them on Instagram, they posted a photo of Jim Street's like I don't remember what model it is, but it was like the stub nose, like 60s, 50s. I think they made them in the 50s to the 90s. Ford like truck. I think it's cab over truck with a box on the back for a hauler, and it's what he hauled the Golden Sahara and the Cookie Tea around in when he owned those vehicles. And he had all the like it custom painted and customized.
It was like a Watson-inspired paint
well,
job.
no, Watson did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he had it. There's pictures at Watson's shop. So if you follow them, go on Instagram. They have
Polished box, too.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great.
super cool. So I'm like, sort of like that, but with a double cab would be cool, so I could fit.
Yeah, we talked about building one, putting like a Cummins turbo diesel in it so we could drive it wherever, find like an aluminum U-Haul box truck, an old box truck, polish it up so it's reflective and obnoxious, and big enough that we could put like a Model A or a 32 in it. So if we go picking, we can just drive that thing wherever we're going.
Somebody said, why doesn't Mike learn the drive line stuff so you can keep the builds in-house and you can pay him for that work? Mike already learned how to video edit. So the videos, that's thanks to Mike. So he's got one really big job already. I don't think he has time.
And I also keep Matt in line, so I'm Matt's personal secretary at times.
He is. 100%.
My job title's on my business card. I have like an 11 by 8
Personal
business.
assistant?
Yeah, my business card is like an 11 by 8 piece of paper because there's a lot of dashes.
Move the Bluetooth further away. You're killing us with static. My God, it is far away. It doesn't get any further. Where is Moon?
Inside.
Inside.
It's hot today.
It's hot, and he's also noisy, and he'd be barking and carrying on and be annoying. Let's see. Just got a 59AB that was rebuilt 20 plus years ago. Would you start it or take it apart? I would start it if it turns over. Just put some oil in it, turn it over by hand, and run it. Who cares? Sliced pickles or whole pickles? No pickles.
Both.
Yeah. Are you friends with Jonathan W. from YouTube? He has lots of trucks. I'm not friends with him. I've seen his channel, but we don't. I honestly don't watch like any YouTube because I'm busy doing all my crap. So I don't get out much. Let's see. How's Dad's car coming along? Saw a quick shot of it when he test drove the Pagoda. As we mentioned a little earlier, I have all the parts to rebuild the engine. We fixed the frame. Pretty much once we get the engine and the trans kind of redone and put back together.
We might have seats coming too.
Yeah, we have a viewer that has some seats. I need to measure them today. He's been bugging me, and he's like giving me seats, and I haven't had time to measure them.
Basically, seats, wiring, and put the engine and transmission back in, and
we could maybe drive it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Let Dad work all the bugs out. He'd be so excited.
It's worse now. My God. We won't use this mic again. I apologize.
We tried something new. It didn't work. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when I come over on Sundays.
Yeah. So anyways, so that's basically what's going on. We got the Allentown Drags next month. We have we have one really, really good video coming up. Really good. Lots of good stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Well, actually, two really good videos.
Two really good adventure videos, hopefully in July coming up. So we're gearing up for those. So keep an eye out. They're going to be really fun.
We recently just got a full restock of T-shirts. We don't have a lot of sweatshirts right now, but it is the middle of summer here. So we're not going to be ordering sweatshirts until August, September. But all of our T-shirts are restocked on our Big Cartel website.
Yes, yes. Have you thought about building a tall tee? Not really. I'm not really too into them personally. They're cool, but sound very low. Turn your sound up.
So events that we're going to. Allentown Drags is next weekend. Das Ox Fest. I'll be there probably Friday. I don't know if you're going at all.
Yeah, I'd probably go. We usually set up in Vend, but I don't know if I'm going to this year. The past handful of years, I haven't sold a lot, and it's like a lot of work. So I may just go and hang out this year and not Vend. I don't know. I may get my space and just hang out. I haven't decided yet. So
Das Ox Fest, Wheels of Time.
Yeah.
Wheels of Time's the big one. We'll be there Friday and Saturday set up.
Yeah, we're planning on bringing a Wheels of Time show. If you guys are going, it's definitely a neat show to check out. It's a multi-day event. It's pretty cool. A lot of neat hot rods come out.
1,500 cars show up. It's this year will probably be even better because they didn't have one last year.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a good setup with them. They're nice enough to give us like a big tent this year, and we're gonna try and bring out, I think, the Schroll 5-window in project status. And also, we're going to bring out the Thread 34.
We might bring the 39 with the for sale sign on it.
Maybe, we don't know. It's pretty crappy, so they might kick us out for that. But I don't know. But we're going to bring those two cars, but we're going to try and start bringing like a project car just to kind of let people check it out. The Schroll car it'll be a little further along then, but it'll be kind of cool to just bring it out, let people check out the car, and see it in person. So if you can make it to that, it's a good local show to support, and they're very nice to us to give us a good spot with a tent, which is awesome. So, but it's a good event. A lot of really good cars. Good weekend show to hit. Let's see. Are you ever going to get a flathead V12 and put that in anything? I'd love to find one, a Zephyr engine, but just haven't come across a good one.
They just get a Cadillac intake, so Matt's jonesing for a Cadillac.
Yeah, it's V8 though. But no, they're talking about like a Zephyr V12, flathead V12.
Matt does want a Zephyr in the worst way.
I do want a Zephyr. What's the update on the Sweetheart Roadster? Nothing.
It's in purgatory.
It's it's just in dust. I'll probably get back on it when we get to winter time again. That's, it's just very intense metal work on it, so I kind of just have to put weeks of work into it, and then I'll make a big jump on that car. So let's see.
It's on the list.
Wheels of Time in July? No, it's in August.
Last weekend in August, right? Let me pull the dates up.
I think it's the last weekend of August. It's in Macungie, Pennsylvania. If you Google that, it'll come up. Ever made it back to the 50s in Minnesota? I have not. I'd love to go to that show.
That show looked really, really good this year.
Yeah, it looked really good this year. I just haven't made it.
It is August 27th, 28th, 29th. Macungie Park.
So, what's Andrew doing? I don't know. Andrew,
it's been over a year now. I think people should know by now.
Last time I heard, he worked at Walmart, and he drives.
His tee's getting worked on though. One of our friends bought it. Yeah, and it's in primer now.
Yeah,
it's going together.
One of the guys from the Hooligans, Joe, that actually ended up moving to North Carolina. He took it with him, and he's been kicking butt on it.
He's actually one that donated
Yeah.
the Y block to Andrew. He took the Y block back and is putting it in the T. So shout out to him. He's doing a good
Yeah.
job.
So yeah, that's trying to see if there's anything else. All right, so we're at 37. We might end it early today. It's kind of hot, and I can't turn the fan on without this. So yeah, guys, that's everything that's going on. Make sure you check out the channel. We have a bunch of stuff. As a, you know, a little plug to the parts we're selling. I have the IronTrap Finds Instagram and also IronTrap Garage on eBay. You can check the stuff out there. I'm listing stuff very regularly, a couple times a week. And if there's anything you're looking for, you can send us an email, and I'll do my best to dig it up. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a great Sunday. We'll catch you later.